Welcome back to Avernum, where we've been just going to this town. We got the a boat purchase, so we'll probably check that out once we've explored these other buildings. Oh, City Hall. Let's get a quest, hopefully. Are you the secretary? A wiry, nervous man sits behind the desk. He has long, frazzled hair and an aggressively growing bald spot. I am Paul, he mutters. I am Mayor Steele's secretary. What do you need? Can I speak with the mayor? I'm the secretary to his lordship, Mayor Steele. If you have some business with him, you have to go through me, but he's pretty busy with this prisoner business. You better look in the library. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Tell me more. You are free to wander the paths of our fair, war-torn city. As for me, I'm busy. Oh, come on. Can I speak with the mayor? The secretary? And I'd like to speak with the mayor. Normally, he loves to see people. However, the Nephilim to the north are holding some of our men prisoner. I'd only bother him if it's really, really important. He's only been thinking about the prisoners. In the library? Door on the right. Not much there, mostly records, he chuckles. But who knows? You might find a magic scroll. Anything is possible. Any magic scrolls? Oh. Group heal. I shall take this. And I think I should hold it, probably. Just walk in. Get things taken care of. Gray-haired man is hunched over this desk, muttering to himself. He wears impeccably clean wool clothes, probably recently arrived from the surface. A sash hangs from his shoulder, and he wears a golden amulet around his neck. When you approach, he gives you a cold, calculating gaze. After evaluating how useful you might be to him, he says, I heard rumors. Wandering adventurers. A new warrior passing through our gates. I am Mayor Steele, leader of Contra. I may have work for you. There are 2 dead murdered people in the east wall. I had no idea. I'll have the captain of the guard look into it when he has time. He calls a soldier who runs off to start the wheels of justice moving. I suspect that little will come of it, though. My best guess? Nephrim assassins. It happened before. Mentioned you have work. He looks up from his work. The Nephilim and the Nephilim have a fort to the north, on the far end of a lake. They've been giving us all kinds of grief. The biggest disaster happened about a week ago. They captured 10 of our soldiers. We don't think they're dead yet, but who knows how long it'll be before the kittens get hungry. I'll tell you something. If anyone could rescue the prisoners, we'd reward them well. You only want the prisoners rescued? That would be enough to please me. Nephilim are powerful warriors. I would not expect such a small force to fight such a number of them in their lair. Anything I should know? They are strong. Very strong. If you want to rescue my soldiers, you should find a way to sneak in and not confront the beast directly. Any luck rescue the soldiers? You are the mayor? Obviously, I lead one of the 6 large cities of Avernum, and the city closest to both wars, against the kitties and the sliths. So if you will excuse me, I have to get back to my planning. There's much to do and no time to do favors. Well, what sort of favors are asked of you? Since I am on the council, I at times have the ear of King Mika. Many ask me for a crown token so that they can enter the castle and see the king themselves. Such tokens are rare, and owning one is a true privilege. I would like one. I am sure you would, and yet I am reserving the one I own for when I need a favor of true import. If you need one, you should go north to Formello. I hear rumors that the mayor there is looking for adventurers. Sounds good. We got some EXP. How close are we? Not too far off. An aging, raven-haired woman tends bar. She wears a dress made of gray homespun cloth, which must chafe her terribly. Her dark hair contrasts sharply with the porcelain whiteness of her skin. She motions for you to sit at the bar. I'm Elizabeth, and this is the Dark Lake Pub. If you're heading west, it's the last place to get a decent ale before the slith lands. What services can I buy? I sell food and drink, mushroom ale and decent rations. Just one thing for warriors off the road. Need to buy rations. Okay, so those count. Heard any rumors which would be beneficial? Not much. Actually, I have heard tales of a crypt to the north. Some merchants stumbled upon it. Nobody knows who built it or when, and nobody can find out either, because the front gate is always closed. Well, where is it? A fair way to the north, out of the eastern galleries and into the tunnels. It's in Nephilim lands, which keeps more casual treasure hunters out. And I think that is good enough. You see a man in flowing robes, his polished hardwood staff close at hand. He doesn't seem to appreciate your attention. He stares into his bowl of mushroom broth and pretends you aren't there. When your staring finally becomes impossible to ignore, he sighs and says, "I am Koenig. What do you want?" "I heard you know a bit about alchemy." "Alchemy?" His dour face twists into a slight smile. "Ah, you must have been speaking with Jenny. What I was saying was that a man named Cortath just found some interesting new recipes using grey mold. If you're interested, last I saw him, he was in Fort Duvno. This was some time ago, however, and he'd said he was planning to head north, looking for some isolated cave, far from the city, where he could do his research. Cortath had an apprentice in the Tower of Magi. She might know more." "Just like a wizard, do you know any spells?" "I'm afraid not. Well, I do know a very powerful ritual of warfare. However, I only teach it to those who have traveled far and have much experience. Return when you have achieved much more." Okay, so he's got something good. A young man with cold, expressionless eyes sits well back in the corner. He's hard to make out in the shadows. He slowly looks up to you and down. Then he says, "What do you want from Asp?" "What brings you here?" "Just passing through. No, there are 2 dead people in the east." "Oh, can I speak with you?" "I prefer solitude." Let's try again. "Did you know that there are 2 dead people in the east wall?" "Had no idea. Good day." Just go straight to it. "No idea. Can I speak with you?" Okay, so he's not gonna say shit. What's this place? Warehouses keep out. Let's do a little. Yeah, a little bar, I guess. As long as I get that EXP, might as well unlock the doors. Alright, is that... Oh. It's just a guard post, it looks like, but... Oh, the tunnels. That seems like a bad idea, since we haven't been given that task. Well, there's the encampment. Let's take him on. Meet a group of guards from the city of Contra. They're out on patrol. After mutual greetings, they give you a warning. Be very careful if you're planning to travel further west. There's a lot of sliths in this area, and they're very dangerous. You thank them for the warning and continue on your way. As they leave, you notice that they look like they've seen a lot of combat lately. Worn armor, dented weapons, recently applied bandages. What was that? What's going on here? This looks like... Alright, boys. You met a loud, boisterous band of Avernite soldiers. Their armor and weapons look they've seen a lot of use lately, but their actual bodies are free of wounds. They're a wild, loud, and lethally competent bunch of fighters. When they see you, they greet you with a great cheer. After offering some of their harsh mushroom wine, they ask you if you'd like to buy some loot that they've taken from the dead sliths. Let's see. Oh my, this could be good for her. A slith spear does 26 to 104. Finds the spear. Nope. Oh, we can buy a blessed belt, though. Girdle of Strength. That's just so good. Magical efficiency. She's rocking a studded belt. So that works. Takes an extra pound, but worth it. So that's a success. Then my main map... Okay, if I head north, I should be able to find... the slith or... Nephron, the camp that I'm trying to fight him. You encounter a band of errant soldiers. They wander stealthily from one cluster of stalagmites to another, trying to avoid any encounter with Slitheraki or Nephar raiders. They look like they've seen some serious action recently. They look you over dubiously as they walk by. One of them says, "If you're going west, watch out. The Sliths are out there, and they're tough foes." Then they trudge onward, looking for a safe place to camp. Well, this must be the encampment, or prisoners, or one of the things. There is a tunnel into the rock wall not far north of the lake. There are campfires at the entrance, and smoke rises into the still air of the cavern. 2 groups of sentries are camped not far from the entrance. Nephilim are far more dangerous than Nephilim, and if you can manage it, avoiding them might be wise. I'm going to quick save and go right to the danger. There's a group of Nephron Guards here, standing guard. Nephrim are a different breed of Nephilim. Larger, sterile, and far more prone to violence. The moment they see you, they attack. Nephar Spiritualist. Okay, so he's going to take a few hits. Still within what we're capable of. Certainly, this guy might be a problem, depending on what spells he's rocking. Okay, starts off with a hasted. That's never nice. It's my good attack. And I think the range is probably too far to start. Oh, wait, no, we can daze. We can do the daze. Oh, so one was dazed. Oh, wow. Oh, bad. Worse. He's still dazed. Oh, cleave, that didn't work in our favor. Good. Oh, nasty. Oh, that's bad. Oh, you've gotten us. You gotten us. We've been had. Let's just take some extra precautions. You can't cast a priest spell while wandering in the outdoors. Or a mage spell. Okay. So let's charge in. Okay. We just have to start aggressive. Use my will and miss. Wonderful. Again. Hit though. And then why don't you step up here. Rock that protection spell. That's gonna help us out. Oh, that would have been nice to get a finisher in. Okay, this is gonna... Oh, nasty. If we can spread out the damage... Oh, that's just pathetic. I mean, I like the cleave, but... Come on. Oh, that's got some oomph. Oh, webbed? Oh, he might potentially wreck us. That's good. She doesn't have, like, things she can eat. Resistance to physical attacks and acid. That may have been the correct choice. We just need to get them out of this. Oh! They've decided to change their focus. Oh, wow. Probably is going to die to poison. We need, like, a group heal situation. So first of all, or actually let's just help everybody out by doing this and that. You don't have anything you can use, so, well, you're just gonna have to be useless. I have to basically... Oh, unless you have a scroll, which I don't think you do. You can bandage yourself. That's not great. You're gonna have to heal and hope that everybody survives enough to make that worthwhile. Ouch. 2 attacks, dead. We're effed. We're effed. There's nothing we can really do. It's beyond us. Now we might be able to take on the smaller group. Oh, they can chase us, but they're going to run away because we're so much more powerful. Just a waste of time. Apparently this one isn't a waste of time, as we just frickin' cleave the crap out of them. Now we have goblin warriors, so they're actually slightly more competent. But that was still pretty bad. Oh, let me do some turn skipping so I can pick up some goodies. That's worthwhile. Now let's do a quick save and let's try to take these guards on. So I'm gonna go after this guy over to the side. See if we can take him down. You are gonna at least try to rock a daze. So somebody might get dazed. Oh, good, good. Oh, that's a beautiful daze. Yeah, let's deny the attack. Oh, still alive. Oh. Are you... What's going on? There we go. You are fine to get re-involved. And we just have to hope to get a cleave or something. Oh, our cousin in trouble. Nice cleave. Success for that, at least. And if we can't even beat the outside sentries, is this even something worth pursuing? Now it says, according to the quest, we can sneak potentially. You are at the entrance to a large fortress, laboriously carved out of the inside of this hill. It's populated by the Nephrim, a large cousins to the Nephilim. From here you can see a stone wall defended by massive closed iron gates. On the other side, guards, lots of them. This fort is clearly well defended, and a quick, easy entry isn't going to be possible here. If you can't find another way in, you're in for a big fight. Well, I'm going to go off to the side, give me a secret entrance. As you poke around the outside of the Nephrim fortress, you notice an odd, discolored chunk of stone pokes out of the nearby wall. Intriguing. So we'll have to fight something. Rats. It's not bad. The trash repository for the entire fort is just below. Trash, filth, and rats are everywhere. Mushrooms grow happily in the mess. Needless to say, the stench is horrible. Fierce rat? Oh. Well, quite fierce. Oh, and a vapor rat. Oh, very nice. Might be able to go back to the other place. Ooh, nasty. Oh, it's still workers? It's not that bad, actually. Okay, good. Yes, just a few here and there. One minor fight away. Oh, another button. Let's see before going around this dangerous corner. Renan. There's a thin human in ratty clothes hiding in this cavern. When you come into sight, he charges at you, blade drawn. Then he sees that you aren't a Nephar. He lowers his sword. Apologies, I'm tired, hungry, hunted. I am Ren, a soldier out of Contra. What are you doing here? I was a soldier in the Contra militia. Then a bunch of us got captured. I got away, and I've been trying to figure out how to rescue the others before the kitties finish them off. Where is Contra? It's the town to the south. I can rescue them. Thank the gods, you must do it soon. The kitties won't keep them around for long. I know where they are, but there's that stupid portcullis and the guards too. How do I get past the guards? First off, there is lots of them, mostly around the front gate. A few in the big open area, and a bunch outside the prisoner's cell. The problem is getting to them without getting seen. I think I saw a way into the cells, but they're always watching. A secret way. Into the building just past the gate. The east wall is crumbling. It'd be great if there was another way to get into the cells without being seen. But if there is, I haven't found it. Oh, be careful around the crypt. Great, a crypt. Down the tunnel on the other side of the portcullis, I have a bad feeling about that place. Stay clear. What do you know about these Nephilim? The kitties? They're weird. They like Nephilim, have Nephilim mothers, but something makes some of them come out bigger and meaner. A bunch of them have come here to live alone. I don't know why. Doesn't matter anyway. There's lots of them, always on guard. And how watchful are these guards? Be really careful. You'd have to keep out of the way whatever you do. One of them lays eyes on you and you'll have a lot of problems. Stay here for now. Done. Seems like I'm good for. That's all I'm good for. Ooh, a steel javelin. Demons, beware, keep out. Let's pay him a visit. Crypt demons. Yeah, let's not pay him a visit there. Let's run away to live another day. So there's a way in. Is it this door? Oh, that's no good. Oh, I see a button. This dark, cramped, dirty room contains several humans, all in rags and almost starving. They are overjoyed to see you. They ask you questions about the situation outside, focus on whether there are guards between them and the hidden tunnels. Then they pull makeshift clubs out in front of their filthy sleeping pads and make a run for it. Great. Oh, I see a... Oh, I unlocked it? Door was locked. Cool. And the chest. The cabinet contains a number of implements used by the Nephilim to inflict pain. It's an unpleasant assortment. You also find a bronze key hanging from a peg inside the door. Cool. That's probably to unlock this initially. Yeah, let's see if that's enough. Because it's probably way out of our league. He hides quietly in his cell. He hasn't had a decent meal. He hasn't shaved or bathed in much longer. You know what? I rescued the prisoners. You do know that I rescued the prisoners, do you? Nobody tells me anything. Many thanks to you. I'll be sure to tell people how much you've helped us. Now at last I can get out of here. He flees down the passage. Oh, our intelligence went up? What is going on there? I will take it, of course. Yeah, so we don't want any more of that action. And we've got another level to work with. Let's do it. An effort. And actually, we have a little bit of cave lore, so maybe some of these can work out for us. Gold necklace. Is it actually going to appear in my inventory? I think so. Guessing it's a new one. The sight before you takes your breath away. This large hidden cave is filled with large, flawless quartz crystals covering the floor and walls. They catch your light and reflect it back in a blinding rainbow. The crystals hum and vibrate gently. The sound and motion is almost, but not quite soothing. It's not hard to figure out what the problem is. Near the cave entrance, vandals have broken off a bunch of the crystals. The damage is interfering with the soothing effect of the crystal vibrations. Can I repair it? You can't fix the damage. You soon find that 6 crystals are missing, and you can't do anything to help this cavern until you have all of them. So, are there a certain kind of crystals? A special crystal, or just if I have... Oh, what is that? Is it completely murderous? Let's see. If it's just normal giant spiders, we can, like, one-shot them, yeah. Oh, an extra shot. Range. Oh, that was not a wise move. You should have ran. So what are they protecting? A cache. You found a scroll of radiant ice. Not bad. So I believe I can go to here to claim the prisoner reward. Whenever you are in his office, the mayor gives you his full attention. Maybe he thinks that you can be useful to him, or perhaps he is just nervous around armed strangers. I've rescued the prisoners who were held by the Nephrim. You tell the mayor how you freed the prisoners of the Nephilim. Ah yes, I'm glad you came to me. The prisoners returned here and are already back out fighting the good fight. They were eager to take the war to the kiddies. He leaves for a moment and then returns with a thick leather cloak and a pouch. Please accept this money and this cloak with our most sincere thanks. Without our help, your help, these good soldiers would have surely died. Do you have any more work? No, and if you excuse me, I have much work to do. A war must be planned. Excuse me. No, that's okay. What about you? Oh, can I speak with him? Whatever. You're useless. I think... Okay, that's good. We don't actually have to... Oh, the encampment. We get the message to him. Now that encampment might be smaller. Let's actually get our level ups going. Yeah, strength is not essential just yet. Be a dodgy boy. Yeah, I'm just chasing some stuff over there with the decks. This is how I hit. That helps my magic resist to survive the lightning strike. Okay, that should be at least 10, so I can probably stop doing tool. Unless it's going to have, like, some crazy tool upgrade things. Oh, up the riposte. Wonderful. Yeah, if I do this, so I have 1 tool use. So I'm actually... 9, so I'm at 10 tool use. As it stands. Negotiator, increase your value of items. Strength, endurance, blows, challenger, parry master would be cool. If I could get like riposte master, that'd be even better. But yeah, parry master sounds pretty good. I'm liking it. I mean, strength's her main thing other than so 100. Yeah, I feel like endurance is where stuff's going. And one to pull. Another to riposte. It's gonna be pretty great. Fatigue. Try it. Somebody has it. Yeah, maybe do we need to start thinking about endurance over here? Just a little bit of endurance. Let's not get wrecked. We're gonna need an arcane lore. Keep up with the mage spells. Each level increases the level of summoned creatures by 2. Yeah, so if I do that, we'll have a pretty beastly summoned creature. Yeah, so still don't have encumbrance issues over here. So, boom, 10 decks, I'm happy. Always a bow. More damage, chance to hit. I love the bonus strike though, that's just so good. Oh, up to your luck. Gonna do more sure aim. This is damage. I like the good fortune. Oh, it just gives you a little bit of 1% to everything. That's a good one. Alright. Now we shall save again and head out to see if we can find the encampment. It's probably on this side. It's not up there. That's the underground fort. Oh, this must be it. Let's save and let's give it a go. You're in territory that is subject to a fierce contest between the humans and the Slivzarkai. Thus, it is a real surprise to find a band of Nephilim here, tempting attacks from both sides. There are a lot of them, probably the only reason any of them are still here. When you approach within view, several of their archers immediately leap for their weapons. Their leader steps forward. Arr! We are warriors of the Splittail. This land is ours now. Depart, or you will be shot through with arrows. This land is ours now? Should we just take them out? You back away. The Nephilim, relieved to be spared an assault, return to their cookfires. Hopefully someone will drive them away before they are joined by their fellows and have time to build fortifications. If they're the Splittail Tribe, if we beat the other mission, they may just yield to us. In this peninsula, you see a small island to the south, though it's hard to tell through the thick layer of mist on the water. You think that you can see humanoid figures moving back and forth on it, building fortifications at the base of a tall stone spire. More baddies. So we should have another fort up here. Fort Dranlin to the north. Yeah, so I guess the yellow forts are ours. Human forts. Oh, we would need a boat to get across. A crystal. There's a large, well-disguised Slith supply cache here. You were lucky to notice it here, hidden behind this crystal formation. Loot! You find plenty of food, a fine Slith spear, and some stuff you could barter. fine Slith. Oh, Slith War Spear. 27 to 108. Yeah, still not that good. Ooh, oh, that's what the mayor gave us. Deadeye Cloak. So this is +1 to... Okay. We know who's getting this. So we have a message to deliver? Alright, let's do it. Oh, another body. With a Slith Spear in it. That's unfortunate. It's got a magical barrier. The fort doesn't have a normal gate made of iron and stone. Instead, the passages are blocked by a series of magical barriers. Similar barriers have also been erected to repair holes in the walls. There must be a strong magician presence here. Without the magical barriers shoring up their defenses, the warriors here would be in a difficult situation. The Slith bodies at the fort perimeter make it clear who the enemy is. As you look around, a soldier peeks out through a window. "Greetings, visitor. Please say your name and business here." Tell him your name. He nods and writes the information down. Then a few moments later, a gap opens in the barrier. He says, "Come on in. Can't be too careful the way things are nowadays." Well, that's a human. That's not a Slith. I'll take these. And I'll take those. That guy. Lots of goodies. Just randomly check the ground. Here we got another leather pants will do. Oh, that's quite a lot of magical barriers. I want to talk to them. A heavyset woman with blue robes and a staff watches the river carefully. She has a serious expression and short brown hair. She says, "I'm Sianon, a sentry." "Shh. What are you why are you watching the river?" "Shh. Watching for Sliths. Be very quiet. The Sliths can attack this way?" "Yes. They are quite versatile, and they can stay underwater for a long time. The Sliths approach underwater. We have to keep the dock here to get supplies by boat. Usually I only hear the littlest noise before they come up." "Shh." "Okay, I'll keep quiet. Really quiet. Okay, stay silent." Appreciate it. She says nothing else. Is that like a goblet? Is a very nice goblet. Anything in this box for me? Some steel jabs. Nice. Guards. Fort Mage. I feel like that's where the interesting stuff's gonna happen. Quiet stranger. Quiet man sits at the table, sipping tea. "Hello." He nods. "Who are you?" He's silent, then he looks up to you. "Do you fight for Avernum?" "Whenever I can." "And if that meant fighting the Empire?" Ugh. "Do I long for revenge? Being cheated? At least against the local lord." "Then you are foolish, but you may perhaps be my kind of fool. If you wish to meet those who share your madness, who wield the scimitar with courage, ask the barkeep at Barga. I'd like to know more. I am sure, yet that is all I will say. Excuse me, I must prepare to journey on." He returns to sipping his tea. He doesn't say anything else. Where's Barga? Is that it? A scimitar. That's a long ways away. Feels like some late game content. Commander Rosie. Is this a guard? There's the commander. You deliver the message to Commander Rosie. She opens it, reads it, swears, and crumples it up. You politely point out that a fee of her delivery is expected. She pays you a few coins, grumbling and cursing all the while. 50 coins. That's a good rate. This woman wears a heavy steel breastplate. The craftsmanship is remarkable, and the style is fairly modern. It must have recently been brought down from the surface. She wears the insignia of a commander. She nods to you. Welcome, warrior. I am Commander Rosie. This beleaguered fort is under our control. Ragged, as you saw, but still standing.
Are you in charge of this fort?
Yes, I am in command here. This unfortunate fortress is the front against the eastern arm of the Slith menace, the first line of defense. And what fort is this? This is Fort Dranlin. It's worn and cracked, but still standing. Tell me of the Sliths. The Sliths Zerakai? They're nasty warriors, powerful mages. They batter the walls with fireballs, trying to knock them down. Fortunately, we have a mage to repair them. She grunts. If only we knew what they were planning. I've asked the castle to send me some scouts to gather intelligence, but I've had no luck. I could sure figure out what the Sliths are planning. Really? She looks you over. Well, I have my doubts, but you're welcome to try. The Sliths have a fort on an island due south of here, and a lot of their operations start there. If you could find some of their plans there, bring them to me. How do I get there? You'll need a boat. I don't have one to spare. All of ours were sunk by Slith raiders. You might find one in Contra. Can I get sort of a bounty for killing Sliths? Bounty? Why, the reward of slaying an enemy of Avernum should be enough, but if you could kill the head shaman of the Slith settlement across the river to the west, I would gladly give you a reward. The Sliths have a village to the north end of the swamp across the water to the west. Well defended, but not a true fortress. I sent scouts to investigate it, but their shaman detected them, led the hunt against them himself. What happened to them? We saw them die. The shaman and his servants hunted them to the water's edge, straight across the river from us. And then, she shakes her head, we saw it all. What is the importance of this shaman? Not much. He just looks after a village. They grow crops, fish, raise young Slitharakai so that they can grow to destroy us. But he killed my men before my eyes. For this, he must pay. That sounds good to me. Bounty. Oh, that's some nice armor you got there. Thank you. It was my armor when I was an Empire soldier. You were an Empire... Why is it still undamaged? A minor enchantment purchased by me when I was on the surface, back when I could afford such foolish vanity. You were a soldier? Doesn't that make you my enemy? No longer. You see, I was one of the soldiers at the portal where prisoners were thrown into Avernum. Then, as the years went on, I started to sympathize with those exiled here. At last, I felt I could serve the Empire no longer. I threw myself through the portal. Now I am one of you. It is uncomfortable, but to me, honor is an important thing. Justify it however you want. You were a servant of the Empire. I admire resolve. It was an honorable deed. If only the Sliths outside our gates were as admirable. She chuckles. I think that's all for now. So we've got a mission there. Didn't see a board at this fort, but this is just like... not really a town. Anything in that desk? Nope. Marwyn? You see a short woman with long curly brown hair and a tired smile. She wears the traditional robes of a magician, and her fatigue has left her even paler than the Avernites' norm. She gives you a little bow, recognizing in you a kindred spirit, another tired warrior of Avernum. Come to Marwyn's humble workshop. I hope you do not have any great need. Keeping our defenses active takes all of my energy, and more. What's your job? Oh, I don't know. No official title. Whatever is asked, really. Working with the army, I suppose. Getting to see lots of Sliths really up close up. What do you think about them? Cruel, strong, and they have really admirable mages. It is tempting to dismiss them as simple savages, but they are really quite... She starts to nod off. When she comes to, she has lost her train of thought. How do you help the army? I lend them a fireball here, a haste spell there. At least that's what I do some of the time. Most of the time I put up magic barriers. Why do you need to put them up? You must have seen the state of our walls when you entered. You see, the Sliths have a lot of mages. They've been hitting the walls with spells, trying to knock it down. I filled the holes with barriers. Then, when need be, I dispel them. That is a difficult trick to learn. Dispelling barriers? That sounds great. Can you teach me how to do it? She looks uncomfortable. That is not something I am supposed to teach. Very private mage information. Of course, we might work something out. There is a Slith town past the swamp to the northwest across the river, with several of their mages inside. I believe they might have a tome inside which could help us learn more about the magic of our foe. Bring it to me, and I will bend the rules and teach you how to dispel the barriers. And why is it so difficult to find one who will teach how to dispel barriers? Simple. A mage teaching someone how to dispel barriers is like a homeowner giving someone the key to his house. We could no longer cast barriers to defend ourselves. Huh. So we got another mission. And we've got one more little building to check out here. The Infirmary. A young man in long robes greets you. You can see that he wears a thick chainmail tunic underneath them. He wears a baldric with an ankh design on the chest over his armor. He has a fresh scar on his forehead. I am Healer Todrick, he says. Are you in need of aid? Can you teach me any spells? He can. You can improve minor heal and stuff. We have a reasonable amount of money, but we're hoping to find some baller armor to buy, which is going to cost all of it. All the monies. Yeah, so we'd have to go get the boat, take it around to the village, and hope to not get destroyed by them. So this stuff is still too tough for us over here. I would say they're probably too tough, but they might have a quest. So probably the north is the best place to head, unless there's some minor quest that I could turn in somewhere that I missed. But no, it looks like I've kind of drained this area other than moving on or finding some hidden passages, which sounds like a good idea. Oh, dead end. Another campsite. Oh. At some point not long ago, a large group of humans or humanoids camped here. Now only a scattered bonfire and broken knife remains. Oh, there was something that that I could open. There was something that said, oh, you need a higher cave lore to open this. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Oh, is it that, maybe? Or by Formello? Oh, we could take a stab at this guy. I got room. They didn't get a new spawn in there, so we'll just head down here. We'll do a quick save. We'll rock the war chant, and then we'll do protection, and then we'll see if we insta-die. Okay. What I should do is I should walk up to here, cast a Radiant Ice spell. That's good. Oh, could I do another? Or can I... Let me attack. I'm trying to get that bee guy. Okay. I feel like... Oh, he did... Oh, a double attack. That's nasty. Now... He's gonna resist anything we throw at him. Oh, lightning takes heavy magical damage every turn? That's just crazy. Since I don't need her to be in the line of fire, unless Daze isn't going to do, or did that. I should call a beast the second that I get a chance to do so. And you need to get an angle on this guy. Well aimed. Oh. Just gonna have to use it. Good. Oof. Here. That way he can't attack us both at once. And actually, a speed potion, 8 turns. Rocket. And if you could just keep him from doing a back off. Oh my gosh. I need to take another potion. And then I can go stabbies. And I oh, bastard. That's just horrible. Just heal me up. That's your only job. Okay, I'm in good enough shape to just stand. Oh, wow. Oh, he hasted himself. That sneaky boy. Just keep up the charade. Cone of Fire versus... Yeah, this has way more potential. But our well aimed is... Oh, can't reach him. I'm immobile. And we'll bow his ass. We'll try at least. Uh-oh. Slowed and shocked. Ouchies. Slowed. Slowed is not bad. Just get the heal. That's fine. And then just shoot his hasted ass. Slowed. Okay. Slowed is not bad. We can go to stabby mode. Wonderful. He's just casting all the stuff. Well, get stabbed. All right. Why don't you take the crude... Oh, Drake hide gloves. I think my boy needs some Drake hide gloves. Oh, magical damage. Oh, ooh la la. That's off the ground. Let's save before we continue. Ooh, nice. You can take this. An armor elixir. Shielding. Take that for now. Terror. When I see, oh, see a button. Beautiful button. And where's the? Oh, there's stuff on the ground. A group heal. Oh, I have a group heal on me. And we have more group heal. Recovery that. Okay, we are. I believe that's the fort is cleared for all intensive purposes. Because that was the third boss, I think. Because there was the one in the temple, there was the human, and then that guy. Somebody was like hassling us about that. The stolen necklace. I need to look and understand. The stolen necklace. The mayor has lost her enchanted necklace. She believes that it can be recovered from the ruined castle. So the castle is infested. What mayor was that? Formello. So maybe I have it as a quest item. Do I have a way to view quest items? Don't know. You find signs of a small group of creatures camped here recently. Your sharp eyes detect bits of loose fur among the nearby gravel. Whoever camped here, they weren't human. Maybe it's just sitting in my inventory. I'd like to be able to find it, though. Like... special items. The gold necklace, the Nephilim fortress. Okay, we got it. So this is... This will give us some XP, maybe not, probably not enough the level, but... You return to the mayor's office. Her sash hangs brightly around her neck. What else do you wish to know? I have much to attend to. Oh yeah, that I found that gold necklace that's like super powerful. The mayor takes the necklace from you reverently. At last, it returns to me. She puts it on. As you watch, a tangible aura of authority and power envelops her. You deserve a lavish reward for this. She has you brought a sword and a token. This token will get you into the castle in the Great Cave, where you can meet with the great King Mika. The sword is very powerful. Take both, with my blessing. She thinks, also, there is perhaps one more thing you should know. And what's that? Avernum is a harsh land, always in danger. We are always, all of us, one setback from a total destruction at the hands of our foes. We depend for survival on adventurous spirits like you. Now that you have the token, if you want to be a true hero, you should go to the castle. They will make good use of you. I think that's... Anything else we can do? Sadly, no, I think not. Well, you can kill Nephilim and hunt bandits and such, but there is no specific mission you can do for me. Sorry about that. I'm very busy. Good luck to you. Typical politician. Now that she has what she wants, she has no further use for you. Oh, so that wasn't as much EXP as I thought I'd get for that. Let's check out... The token is a special item, and the sword is a singing rapier. Let's check... Oh, it does not have a cleave. It's a 25 to 100, but it gives you quick action and blade master. That's pretty baller. So iron broadsword. So I guess you get the iron broadsword. And then you get the backup bronze broadsword. All just kind of flows down. Crew javelin. Oh, some steel javies. Just go in there. Great. So we have a bit of salesmanship to do in the next episode. So catch y'all then.